Hello, YouTube, and welcome back to Brewing with Magic. Well, if you love sacrifice decks, I think I found one of the best ones in Standard 22. It is at least a blast to play. It is Witherbloom Sacrifice. It can draw tons of cards. It can gain tons of life, has really fun finishers. But before I get into the deck, I want to remind you that we are going to be having all kinds of fun giveaways when we hit 500 subscribers. So please check the description to find out exactly what I'm talking about. Rate, review, and smash that subscribe button for us. If you're already a Brew Crew member, thank you very much. Would you also check down below to find out all the information, including our social media, and share this on social media as well. So let's get into Witherbloom Sacrifice. First off, I have our creature package. Well, our early creature package. We got one over here. But we have 4 Hunt for Specimens, which gives you a 1/1 black and green pest token and lets you learn. We'll get into our learn cards in just a minute. We have 4 copies of Witherbloom Apprentice, which is really nice, but just in case you haven't seen it, whenever you cast or copy an instant or sorcery spell, each opponent loses a life, you gain a life. A 2/2 for 2, not bad. And Sedgemoor Witch, we have 4 copies. I am sure you have seen this. So what enables our Witherbloom Apprentice and our Sedgemoor Witch? Well, first off, we have 3 copies of Village Rites and 4 copies of Plum the Forbidden, as well as 3 copies of Crippling Fear and 4 copies of Blood on the Snow. So these are our draw spells and how we sacrifice creatures. Usually we're going to do all of our little 1/1s if necessary that we're producing with the deck, but if you have to, sometimes you gotta, sacrifice one of these creatures to make it work. And then this is our mass removal. We don't really have single target removal. We use our little 1/1s until we get there. And so besides the 3 Crippling Fears and the 4 Blood on the Snows I just talked about, you're gonna have 3 Binding the Old Gods. They're not an enabler for Witherbloom Apprentice or Sedgemoor Witch, but super important in case your opponent throws out a planeswalker you can't deal with because you don't have the Blood on the Snow mana, or they're throwing anything down that's just super problematic and you need to take it out. Plus this helps you ramp just a little bit. Then we have our finishers, our fun cards to play with. We have 3 Professor Onyxes and 2 Beledros Witherblooms. So Beledros is 1 green, 1 black, 5 colors for a 4/4 legendary Elder Dragon. Flying at the beginning of each upkeep, create a 1/1 black and green pest creature token with, well, you know what it does. And that's nice because it's like Coma, as in your turn, their turn, your turn, their turn. It keeps pumping them out. You can have little blockers, keep gaining life with it. It's really, really nice. You can also pay 10 land and untap all lands you control, activate only once a turn. So your turn or theirs. There's a lot of situations where you actually do activate this. I've been playing this deck for a few days now, and of course I wasn't recording whenever I got that amazing ability to go off, and I just took over the board. I'd have situations where I'd have a Beldros in my hand. I would pump all the mana. I would untap it all with the ability. I would Blood on the Snow. I would throw another Beledros, and just you could do all kinds of fun stuff with it. As long as you're definitely ahead, you can close people out real quick. So just remember, you can do stuff like that. It gets out of control quick. It's an absolute blast to do. And the Blood on the Snow is mainly there for our Onyx. That's why there's only 3 in the deck, because we kind of have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of them in the deck. There are situations where you may want to go ahead and bring these out if you have to Blood on the Snow and pull the trigger early before you've Onyxed. So, just keep that in mind when you're doing that. And then our lands are 12 snow-covered swamps, 8 snow-covered forests, 4 woodland chasms, and 2 Agadium's Awakening. I mean, you get a Witherbloom Apprentice and a Sedgemoor Witch in the graveyard. You draw this late game, and just to be able to pay 6 mana to bring both of these out, it feels good, especially if you already have one of these on the board already, and then you do it, so you're getting some triggers. It's an absolute blast. And then we have our sideboard for the Hunt for Specimens. We have 1 Environmental Sciences. I end up grabbing that a lot just to guarantee some land drops and gain some life. 1 Necrotic Fumes, another one that I grab a lot because opponents have pesky creatures and or planeswalkers you don't want, and this gets around, indestructible. 1 Containment Breach, 1 Pest Summoning, 1 Introduction to Prophecy in case you need to draw something important late game. Introduction to Annihilation. Sometimes you want to be able to just exile target non-land permanent and get it out of the way to finish the game. Your opponent does get to draw a card, but hey, sometimes. And then, of course, you always want a Mascot Exhibition in case you do Hunt for Specimens really late game, have a ton of land, and don't really need to grab anything else. This just is a ton of value. So keep in mind when you're building this deck, just be careful if you don't have a lot of them because it is an expensive deck. Professor Onyx, I think, is a safe craft. If you don't have 2 Beledros Witherblooms, I don't know if the deck works great without it. I didn't test it, but be careful. That is a legendary you might not play a lot. I don't know. I think Academians are pretty safe to play. Blood on the Snow, if you play a lot of black, is extremely safe. Crippling Fear right now in the meta is an amazing card. I love Sedgemoor Witch a lot, so just mainly watch out with the Beledroses. You might not ever play them in another deck again. Maybe they just don't work out. I don't know, but I do want to make sure, since you're a Brew Crew member or watching this and you're going to hit that subscribe button, that I have given you that information so you don't craft it and then feel bad later. So why don't we go ahead now and get into the gameplay? They are a little bit longer than normal because this deck runs like a control deck, even though it doesn't look like that. So the games do go long. So let's get into that now. Come-a-chan. Let's see what you got. Opponent goes first. We have one of each color, and we're on the draw, and we hunt for specimens. 2 Sedgemoor Witches, Professor Onyx, Beledros, Witherbloom. So let's keep it. Okay, here we go. It looks like they're on Izzet Dragons. Fun! Into Foretail. Oh, another land. So let's go ahead and hunt for specimens. We're grabbing Environmental Science. Guarantee a land. 26 land in the deck, and it has stalled at 5 more times than I would like to talk about. So the play is probably Sedgemoor Witch into the next turn, Environmental Science. Getting more out of the Sedgemoor Witch. Don't know if they're going to have board wipes, like Draconic Intervention, or if they're just going to have the, Dragon's Breath, or whatever it is. They'll get a land here off of this, throw the land into play. This could be Saw It Coming, Behold the Multiverse, or Alan's Epiphany. Oh, Dragon's Fire. They can't even play it this turn. That was a mistake. Okay. Another land is amazing for us. So we definitely want to get this Sedgemoor Witch on board. They're going to kill it immediately. I mean, they don't have Frostbite, or that wouldn't hit so fast. So they could, Prismari Command it. Dragonfire for, 2? Draconic Intervention, I mean. Dragon's Fire it. There's the Prismari Command that I was speaking of. Still leaves them 2 open. Next turn, they can go ahead and throw their Goldspan Dragon. So we'll throw this out on black. Throw the Sedgemoor Witch. Oh, are you gonna... Really? I saw it coming. Okay. Well, now they have to have a land to throw the dragon. Not that they won't have the dragon. Let's get in for 1. Next turn, I can throw the forest, Environmental Science, gain some life, get to where we get to our professors. Try to live. I mean, we're running low on gas. They have all the gas. Here they come. So I really need to top deck something amazing. Village Rites is kind of amazing. Let's get some of our life back. Let's find another... I think I have plenty of green. Yeah, let's get another black source. Next. Let's get in. Boom! Take it. End the turn. We'll know if they have a counter spell with the Village Rites. They're coming in. Here they come. I know they have a counter spell. Another token. Yep. We take 4. Another land. Down to 3. Alan's Epiphany. That's not what we wanted. If they have multiples. I think I would have saved that till the turn. I think they're looking for a counter spell. Otherwise, I don't know if I would have thrown it that turn. Or they have another Alan's Epiphany. That's 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Why not save those 1-1? I guess they're not afraid of a 1-1. Red. Down to 2 cards. Down to 2 cards in hand. Can I do it? I mean, I can't make them sacrifice that, so Onyx doesn't even matter. We'll sacrifice this. Oh, crippling fear, huh? That's not gonna do it. They let us have this, so they don't. They have the counter spell, I think, or it's a Prismari command. We have to try. We have to try, and that's probably just game. Huh. What are they doing? Why did they do all of that? I don't know. Showboating? They just dropped their whole hand to go into top deck mode. It's a Faceless Haven. Faceless Haven can clean up real quick. We're at 4. We're at 5. I'm sorry. So we throw a land. Yeah, I throw Beladros. I can chump block the Faceless Haven. There we go. Pass a turn. Chump block the Faceless Haven. Block one of the birds. Crippling Fear next turn. Or throw the Onyx. Minus. Yep. Coming in. Huh. Frostbite. What a top deck. Okay, we're trading Beladros. I'm fine with this trade. This is a great, I mean, the fact that I can Crippling Fear next turn, wipe out their creatures. So they're just birds. So we throw you 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I mean, we're doing this. We're calling Assembly Worker. And we are 1 short of the Onyx. If they throw a creature, it's got to be a Goldspan Dragon. Ooh, Faceless Haven. I think maybe I lose. I think I just lost to a Faceless Haven. Let's find out. Please.
Under my
1 creature.
Even you can master.
Sedgemoor Witch. Sedgemoor Witch, please. Please don't.
There has to be an answer here.
Don't draw a removal spell. End the turn. Anything that doesn't kill her. Just draw something that doesn't kill Sedgemoor Witch. Oh no! No! Okay, 1, 2, 3. If they throw Prismari Command, 1, 2, 3, they can't fire up the Faceless Haven if they Prismari Command. If they grab a dragon, we lose. Oh man. Oh no. They are taking their time, so I don't know if they got it. I mean, they have top decked so well. One, two, 1, 2, 3. They cannot do it, right? 1, 2. Yeah, they can. What? Why did... Is this anybody? Target creature or planeswalker. Why did they... Could they not play that? What did I just miss? What did I just miss? Why did you not play it? Am I missing something? I don't know what just happened. Throw Beladros. I pass the turn. I'll Village Rights next. I'm not gonna plus her, just in case there's some weird shenanigans. I think I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. Because I'm gonna Village Rights the token. I need to gain some life, so the plums are out.
Let's go digging.
Put a full control on here. I don't think I need to do that. Get the 1/1, because if they go to kill me, I can village rights this if they drew. Oh, finally! Oh my goodness, am I gonna be safe now? Okay, it has ward, so that's fine. So they can attack it. It doesn't have trample. Doesn't have trample. I block it. I village rights it. I gain 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Oh my goodness. The nail biter. I mean, you win the game if you hit me. I guess you could go at the Onyx. So we block that. 1 blocker. Village right. Sack you. Gain 1, 2, 3 life. You lose 2. We're up to 5. They didn't have any cards in hand, or I would have not done it that way. I would have just maybe blocked, because we don't want to have them Prismari us in response. There we go. Yes, let's go! Good game. Woo! Sorry. Hello, Stuffy. Stuffy. Let's see. We can't clear the way. Opponent goes first. We have 4 lands. Witherbloom Apprentice and 2 bindings. It's not great, not bad. We're on the draw. We can lead with the chasm. So we'll keep it. I don't want to mulligan into a worse hand. We may be mirror matched. Not 100% sure. Let's go ahead and throw the Witherbloom Apprentice. If they want to kill it, they can. With this. No? Okay. So we will throw out another swamp, because it doesn't matter. Attack for 2. And the turn. The plum to protect it. Not protect it, but I mean, they don't kill it. When is battlefield, create a treasure. That's fine. Go ahead and create that treasure token. And we'll pass it turn. Hunt for specimens is not a bad play. So I can act another creature or treasure, draw a card. So I don't know if I care about that right away, as much as I would like to hunt the specimen. Getting that. Let's grab environmental. Do I want environmental science? And they might be trying to build some crazy creature thing. Let's grab the necrotic fumes. Next. No attacks. End the turn. Still have the plum. They try to kill our creature. We're plumbing. If we next turn, we have the necrotic fumes if we need it. Sedgemoor Witch coming down. So I guess necrotic fumes is going to get used. Or maybe I just binding that. Yeah, let's binding it. Let's sacrifice 1. Make you submit. Draw 2. Binding the Sedgemoor Witch. Ooh, Blood on the Snow. Ooh, Professor Onyx. I like all of that. Ooh, Woodland Chasm. So let's throw that out tapped. Throw the binding. Hit the Sedgemoor Witch. We are definitely sure. We'll pay the life. Take that action. No attacks. End the turn. It's a good little spot we're in, depending on what our opponent's got hidden right here. Is this the hasty creature or the soul shatter? It is. Okay. Coming in for 1. So I think we throw the Onyx because we have the Blood on the Snow. So let's get a chasm. Let's throw another swamp. And I think it's time to bring Lily out. You can't counter it. So let it hit the board. Oh, what? The no blue play. Okay, well, we have the blood on the snow. Good for them. Boom, we get smacked for 1. Throw something for me. Okay. Shambling Gust. Okay. I'm going to hunt for specimens. We're gonna mascot exhibition. Throw out another swamp. And end the turn. I don't see any reason to do anything yet. I'd rather see what our opponent's up to. Get rid of some more of their cards in their hand. Because we still have the blood on the snow to get our Lily back. Good old Professor Onyx. They're going to sacrifice that, maybe? Okay, that's fine. Create a treasure. 2 treasures. 1 from that, 1 from that. Get something big. We still have our binding. We got mascot. We've got necrotic. Blood on the snow. I don't want to use the exhibitionist till after the blood. Come on, throw some stuff out. Get big. They're doing it again. They just want all the treasures. Okay. Giving us -1 on that. Okay. Interesting, interesting. They're almost out of those, right? 1, 2, 3. Another Shambling Gas. Well, I almost guarantee you that they have a counterspell. So let's go ahead and mascot exhibition to get rid of that counterspell. Wow, okay. Didn't happen. Let's just get a bunch of creatures out here. So if we kill the Shambling Gas, it has to be with the 2/1 flyer, otherwise they kill one of our other tokens. They probably have a board wipe. Let's see. Elemental Spirit, Inkling, Zombie. Binding coming down. Cool. Bloodchief Thirst. Okay, we're getting them low on cards. So we will go with the Sedgemoor Witch. I'm just trying to wear them down before I do anything like Blood on the Snow. Want to get their resources really low. Let's go ahead and... we attack with this. They can block, make a treasure. And I think I'm fine with that. Or they can minus it and kill it. So I'm fine with both of that. I just want that gone. Do the -1/-1 on here. We lose it. It's fine. We're using the resources well. What do we got in here? This is only creatures, right? Target creature. In your graveyard battlefield, any number of target creatures that have X or less. So I could do 1, 2. I could do it for 1, 2, 3. I could do it for 3. Do I have a Sedgemoor in here? All I have is a Witherbloom Apprentice. I would rather hold on to this until I can get my Sedgemoor Witch back along with my Witherbloom Apprentice. If I had another one in here, I would have done it now. There's the Flunk. Fine with that. There we go. That's exactly what I was talking about. Now we can Agadium's Awakening for both. Cool. Wearing them down. Search for that. Still have the binding. Still have, I really like where our hand is at. Card into Foretell. So let's Agadium's. I think that's a counter spell, but we have more than one. So 1, 2, 3. Pay 3. Let's grab you and you. Yeah, let's use those. They counter it. They counter it. We're down to cards. I got another Agadium's here. Come on, use your... oh, no. No. Okay. So... next. And we end the turn. We are in a full-out, all-out war with Stuffy. They're Stuffying up the board. Blood on the Snow. Okay. Get your Sedgemoor Witch. Let's throw this. Let's... I just don't want to use my Blood on the Snow quite yet. So if I do this for 3 again, that leaves me plenty of mana open. So let's do this. 1, 2, 3. Agadium's Awakening for 3. You and you. Auto pay with that. Counterspell. Saw it coming. Okay. So, that's fine. We're going to take a little bit of a hit. Next, no, let's see. Let's take the hit and let them put out more creatures. If they have a counterspell next turn, well, I don't know. I don't think they have another one. Let's binding now. Let's see if what they got. Yes, I'm sure. Let's take it. They might have village rights. Unsummon. Okay. They're almost out of cards. Now, if they throw that and that, the odds that they don't have any counter spells right now because they have no blue land. So we take the 2. And now we grab the Chism. We blow it on the snow. Destroy all creatures. Auto pay. Grab back Professor Onyx. If they have a removal for Planeswalker in their hand, that's hilarious. So we want the other blood on the snow, so we can do that again. We'll hunt for specimens.
Come on, there's gotta be something useful.
This is target artifact or enchantment, basic land, exile a permanent, or draw a card. Let's exile a permanent. They don't know we have another blood on the snow, so we can do that again. They're going to destroy all Planeswalkers. Maybe I should have gotten something to make more creatures. I don't know. I mean, we still have Belladro. I mean, we still have more Onyxes. What else do we got in here? We have Belladros, which we just can't seem to draw. We'll throw the Swamp. Let's just do this. Sacrifice you. Submit 1. You go bye-bye. And let's see what they've got. Unsummon again. Okay. Next, end the turn. Okay, you got the merchant. Good for you. Another land. See if they got the counterspell. They shouldn't be able to counter it with 1 blue. I think they got it again. We'll grab the Onyx. We'll plus the Onyx.
If I won't be given a
Soul Shatter.
chance, I'll make my own.
Hunt for specimens. Let's hunt.
I never thought I'd miss the library.
Scry 2, draw a card. Let's do it now. No on you. Done, because I can draw 2 more cards this way. So I draw the card next, end the turn. Now if they kill our 1/1 pest token, we're fine. That's fine, we have the introduction. Resolves. Let's go ahead and plumb for 1. Witherbloom Apprentice. Village Rights. Blood on the Snow. Witherbloom Apprentice comes out first. Introduction to Annihilation. Kill the Swarm. Let them draw a card. Next. End the turn. Do they have another Swarm? Tybalt. That resolves. See if they try to destroy our apprentice.
When Coldheim burns,
So that resolves.
I bit the
They
flip.
got our
Make no
plum.
mistake, I'm not nice.
I've got to draw some cards. Okay. So let's go ahead and throw the forest. We blood on the snow, destroy all planeswalkers, auto pay. They can't counter it with 1 blue. Are they not reading that I put planeswalkers? I don't know. Oh, that's okay. That's not what I did, but okay. Let's get our Professor Onyx out for like the 8th time. Oh, there we go. Let's get Belladros. And I can throw Belladros. So they have a Blood on the Storm. They have to choose a route and the turn. I have another Onyx that they don't know about, so they can Blood on the Snow, get back there. They can't get back Valky, right? Because that's not how Blood on the Snow reads. Then return a creature. Yeah. Destroy all plane. Blood Chief's Thirst. That resolves. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They can't Blood on the Snow now.
I'm taking the day off.
So we'll throw this next. Get in for 5. And I'm not throwing Professor Onyx. Not a chance in hick. Now they're going to Blood on the Snow now. So we'll Village Rites. Doesn't really matter what we pick. I would have loved a Plum. Resolves. What do they grab? And we'll Onyx it. This is getting hilarious. They got 8. What? Do they not have Onyx in here anymore? Huh. So we throw you. I've got what? 4, 9, 15, 16. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Let's throw Onyx. I have blockers. And if they want to kill Onyx, oh, are they going to counterspell Onyx? They wanted the token for the counterspell. What? No. Okay, now they can't. So let's plus Onyx.
Welcome to Witherbloom College.
I'll take the Plum. Oh, I should have taken the Blood. I messed up. Oh, yeah. So we'll throw the Sedgemoor Witch. We'll throw the Witherbloom Apprentice. Next. And the turn. I think I Plum for 0. Yep, resolves. Get another. Yep, resolves. They're trying to draw. They are in panic mode. That's good for us. So I'm going to Plum. I think this is just game. Sacrifice 0. Confirm 0. They take 1 here. Wait, no. They'll be at 1, I think. Oh, I got it! What a game! Woo! Okay, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it for Witherbloom Sacrifice. I told you they're a little bit longer of a game. They can definitely be grindy, and I feel like maybe the deck just needs a little bit of tweaking because it needs a little bit of spot removal, in my opinion. So let's go ahead and knock out 1 Blood on the Snow. We're going to knock out 1 Hunt for Specimens. We're going to knock out 1 Witherbloom Apprentice. And I think I'm going to go ahead and keep the Sedgemoor Witch package at 4 because I just really like it, but you could potentially take out 1 more of those. And I'm going to add in 3 Baleful Masteries here because not only is it great early game, but it's also really good late game. It exiles it. They might get to draw a card, but there are times where that is absolutely fine with you as long as it gets you to the next turn, the next land drop. They throw something at 5. And you really need to handle that 5-drop, say a Goldspan Dragon, which you know they're going to have protected, but that's not my point. And then you just need to get to that turn 6 where you Blood on the Snow or throw out your Liliana, get that Professor Onyx down and make them sacrifice the creature. I just think that that's going to be a welcome addition to the deck. So that's the changes I'm going to make before I go back out. I really hope this deck works for you. Please let us know down in the comments what you thought of this deck, or if there's any decks out there you'd like to see in the future, and we'll give it a try, test it, and then try to get it out as content for you. So thank you all very much. Please check the description down below for all the information on the channel, and as always, have a blast in the arena.